Thanks, John. New details and new video this morning following Sunday's home explosion in Centerville.
Yeah, so crews are still searching for the source of that gas leak as dozens of families wait for the all clear to get back into their homes. Reporter John Gonzalez is live in Centerville with the latest on this investigation.
Adriana, good morning. And this morning, crews have finally isolated a gas leak here in this Centerville neighborhood. The big question is this the only leak, and is this the leak that caused Sunday night's explosion? And take a look. We can tell you that the work zone has really expanded in this neighborhood. This is going on about half a mile from where that house was located. And for the first time, fire officials are now confirming this explosion was natural gas fueled. And take a look at this. This is dramatic stuff. Newly released body cam video from the Fairfax County Fire and Rescue Department shows firefighters racing toward the flames and debris. You can see crews stretching hose lines and working to knock down the heavy fire conditions moment after the blast. Investigators say there was a loss of pressure in a distribution line here along Belle Plains Drive, a line maintained by Washington Gas. When tested with air, officials say that section showed evidence of a leak. But right now, again, it's still unclear whether that is the exact leak that caused the explosion.
At best case scenario, the majority of the homes being allowed to reoccupied no sooner than 48 hours from now. Depending upon the status of the leak that Washington Gas finds and what those conditions are as they try to access their line, which is 6 to 8 feet generally in that area, access it, fix it, pressure test it, and then we go into all the homes and take all of our readings and ensure that they can maintain those normal readings.
The NTSB says testing of the pipeline infrastructure will likely continue through the rest of the week. 35 homes remain evacuated. 86 are still without gas service. And again, residents are wondering if they will be back in their homes by this weekend. Reporting live, John Gonzalez, 7 News.
Yeah, John, unfortunately for those residents, this just keeps dragging on and on. Keep us posted. Well, this morning we want to hear from you. Come to your screen, scan that QR code, let us know if you're concerned with gas line infrastructure throughout the DMV. So far, 87% of you voting in our poll say yes. You can also vote by heading to our homepage. That's where you can also find updates on the investigation into the explosion.
Federal investigators will return to a Centreville neighborhood to try and determine what caused this house to just blow up.
Yeah, crews still trying to find the source of a possible gas leak. And while they work, dozens of families remain out of their homes, others just without heat or the ability to cook. Reporter John Gonzalez is joining us live with what these displaced residents can expect now. John, good morning.
Yeah, Adam, good morning to you. And, you know, the NTSB says it's not here to place blame, but it does want to know what warning signs the gas companies had before Sunday night's explosion. And we can tell you there are now a number of work zones in this neighborhood. Here's one of them right here. And the question now is timeline. And officials say everything depends on finding and fixing every possible leak here. Investigators have identified a loss of pressure in a gas distribution line. Fire investigators escorted 7 News crews to get video of the impacted house here. The fiery aftermath of a massive gas explosion. The house leveled. Hard to believe anyone survived this. 2 people did suffer minor injuries. Now, that distribution line is operated by Washington Gas. Transmission lines in the area are owned by Williams Pipeline. Crews are isolating sections, testing with air, and searching for the precise source of that leak that fueled Sunday's explosion, which immediately became a hazmat situation as gas levels spiked in nearby homes. At one point, officials say 4 houses had gas readings high enough to pose serious danger. Firefighters are still going door to door, monitoring levels along the pipeline route. Now, the NTSB says a full probable cause report could take 12 to 24 months, but in the short term, residents are watching closely to see if they will be able to return to their homes in the next 48 hours. Reporting live in Centerville, John Gonzalez, 7 News.
Yeah, they are undoubtedly just hanging on every word from authorities there because I'm sure that they want to get back and quick. John, thank you. Well, this morning we want to hear from you. You can sound off in our poll. Are you concerned with the gas line infrastructure throughout the DMV? So far, of those of you who have voted, 87% of you say yes. So you can go online to our poll at WJLA.com and go ahead and weigh in. Well, Fairfax County Fire and Rescue have also released new body camera video from that night showing firefighters racing toward flames and debris. We've posted the entire video on our homepage along with the latest in the investigation.